Welcome to VEDA Day 13. I know that I'm wearing exactly what I wore yesterday, but that's because this is recorded yesterday the 12th, because it's my second half of my favorite books, and there were too many books to fit into one video. I may even have to make this 3 videos, we'll see. Happy VEDA Day 13. Let's get back to it then, shall we? And now, I think everybody's favorite books in the world, Harry Potter. This is one of my very favorites of the series, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I don't know, I really like this book. I like the way it was written. I like that you can see now that they're growing up, and it's a turn from the kind of lighter, fluffier stuff into this more serious, you know, bad things are happening and dark things are happening and coming into their life. And I don't know, I think this is like the coming of age book, and it's fantastic. I'm using the word fantastic a lot in a new adjective, and it's phenomenal. So yes, Goblet of Fire. Now my girlfriend Mandy, who recommended that I do something about books, her favorite book in the series is Prisoner of Azkaban, and the more I was thinking about it, we were talking about this the other day, and the more I was thinking about it, I think I agree that this is one of the very best. Really amazing things happen in this book, and it's really a kind of challenging book for what's happening in their lives. And yeah, I think I agree with you, Mandy. I think this is definitely one of the best. And of course, Deathly Hallows. I think they're like my 3 favorites. Now, again, I'm pretty sure pretty much everybody in the world has read these, but this is my favorite one, The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. It's a fantastic book. I think this one is my favorite because it's the one that kind of set the stage for all the other ones. Well, I read this book in I think I read all 3 of them in 4 or 5 days or something like that, because I read them kind of after they were out, and I'd heard about them, and apparently I'm like, oh, everybody was saying, oh, they're such good books, and so I went out and I bought them I bought this one to take on a vacation, and we were on vacation, and my husband and I just kind of, at that point, just like to kind of sit and relax and read books when we're on vacation and just kind of have some chill time. And so that's what we were doing, is we were reading, and I went through this in a day and a half or something, and I told him, we need to get our butts to chapters right now and go buy the rest of them. So that's what we did, and yeah, I couldn't put them down, and I got so emotionally invested, it was ridiculous. Another one of my favorite books that I actually have on lend right now is called The Glass Virgin, and it's about a girl who grows up a very sheltered life in her family mansion kind of thing, and her family owns this glasswork company, and it's in England. It's Victorian era kind of thing, and it's how she kind of comes of age, and she discovers things about herself that are pretty alarming, and she has to she runs away from home, and there's a love story in there, and it's amazing. It's so well written. It's written by Catherine Cookson, and it's fantastic. I use that word a lot. I need to find another adjective. Other adjectives down below. Another one I have on lend right now is The Other Boleyn Girl. I have it lent to a friend, and that book is amazing. The movie was a waste of time. It made me angry, but the book is amazing, and it really kind of it blew my mind with the stories and stuff, and I have to remind myself that it is only an assumption of the things that happened and not actual truth. It's historical fiction, which I actually love historical fiction. Yeah, it was amazing, and I really enjoyed it, and you should read it because you should, and yeah. Don't watch the movie though, especially if you haven't read the book. It will completely confuse you. It doesn't follow the timeline at all, and things happen in the book that don't happen in the movie, and then when they do other things in the movie that can't happen without the things that were in the book that weren't in the movie. Yeah, if you think that was confusing, what I just said, the movie is even more confusing than what I just said. But those are my suggestions of books you need to read. Mandy was telling me that this year she is rereading all of her favorite books, and I don't know if I want to accept that challenge as well, but I might, because there's a lot of books on these piles here, and I don't know, I don't exactly have a whole lot of time for reading books right now. I barely have time to make these videos and get them up, but maybe I'll try and reread some of my favorite books this year. I think I've read the Hunger Games series like 5 times, and I've read Harry Potter completely through 2 or 3 times now, so maybe I'll leave those ones out, because I just reread the Harry Potter ones like earlier this year, so maybe I'll leave those ones out and start with the other ones.